All right, so this is always step one once we put the wood on the lathe. We gotta cut the bat down to size. Today I'm making a 35-inch fungo out of some ash. So I've made my mark right there at the 35-inch, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn this thing on and cut this thing down to size. All right, so now that I've cut all the way in, I've left maybe an inch of wood left down in there. I'm gonna take this thing over to the saw and chop the end off. All right, now that I've cut this piece of ash down to size at 35 inches for the fungo, I'm gonna do a rough shaping of the bat, just removing all the excess material that's coming off anyway before I make my depth marks every 3 inches all the way down the bat. So now I'm gonna do a little voiceover and take you through the rest of the bat. Once I've removed all that excess material, I make my depth marks every 3 inches down the bat. So I'm starting with the barrel here, and I am going all the way down, making sure that's perfectly blended in. Now I'm working the middle of the bat, or sometimes I call that the neck of the bat. That's where the sharpest decrease in diameter is going to take place. So I pay a lot of attention to that spot. That's where bats are going to break if they do break. So I pay really close attention and make sure those measurements are exact. And now I'm getting down into the handle here, removing some more excess material, getting really down nice and fine. I'm under the 1 inch mark here. I'm probably at a 0.96 on this fungo handle. And once I'm done there, I'm gonna start shaping the knob. Once I'm done turning and shaping the knob, I'm gonna sand it down real quick. And really what I'm doing is I'm just trying to take out any of the slight imperfections that might have been caused from my tools. But normally it's just a super light sanding. So now that I'm done sanding, I'm gonna go ahead and paint the bat. This one was a request for a black barrel, gloss black, so there it is. Really nice looking bat. I'm gonna throw another coat on. And I normally like to do 3 coats. That's just kind of standard practice. So there's my last coat, really cleaning it up and getting it looking really good before we dip it in the clear coat.